Hello, everyone. Welcome to the official Hattrick YouTube and Twitch channels for the pre-match show of the first HCC tournament final ever. This tournament with the league phase and knockouts, with 177 teams taking part in it, led by 6 HCC squads, captained by a member of the Hattrick Creators Club, 4 of which are here with us today. We have Papa Mish. How are you?
I'm good. It's Papa Mish +2.
We have we also have M Folky.
Hello.
Hello. And we also have the 2 contenders for today's final, Demo Junior and Dapidu. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
So, first of all, I'd like to know how you guys experienced this tournament. Maybe Mish can start, if he can.
Yeah, I'll try. So it was a very fun tournament. Yeah, wait a second. I need to tell Tom who's on the stream. Gemma, Dapidu, Chase, Mafluki, and we are here. It was fun. It was fun trying to involve the community and the teams playing. It was a challenge trying to balance, allowing everyone to play, and also trying to be competitive. We had a few competitive matches, especially the first one against Mafluki's Dynamiters. It was a coin flip 4-5. Sam is asking when we are starting to sing. It was good, but I think, so or maybe we'll let someone else speak a little bit.
How about you, M Folky?
Well,
You were close to reaching the final.
yeah, close but no cigar, right? Well, I asked in the community, like, are we fighting for a silver medal or a gold medal, basically, and everyone were like, we need to try to see if we can win the final. So we saved a bit of some power for an eventual final, and it didn't work out the way we hoped. But basically, from my point of view, I was all about including as many as possible, and I only had to leave out 2 teams. So, like, being competitive was actually a secondary thing. Had it been down to my perspective all the way, I probably would have tried to reach the final and have a lot of fun failing spectacularly in the final. But it like I didn't get to play my perspective in the final 4 phase of the tournament, but definitely a lot of fun. So yeah,
you were actually really close to reaching the final. Just you lost 5-4 against one of the finalists, which was Union HCActu.
Exactly.
And the question now, I think it's the more obvious question. How are you guys feeling, Dapidu, Dema Junior? Are you nervous? Are you excited? Are you confident?
Of course. What a question. We are confident. And you, Dema, are you confident?
We have a revenge because our first match we lost, but now, as Falky said, in the semi-final we played with a lineup of teams less competitive. So now we try to put all the weapons in the final. But I know that will be a coin flip, and I think will be a nice final to follow.
Just to respond, but for us, we only have competitive teams, so voila, voila, just like that. No, I'm joking.
Now be serious, be confident. What's your prediction? Of course, you will win. Everybody knows that you will say we will win, but say a final score.
5-4 for Masterminds.
5-4 for HTActu.
Okay, so it will be very tight. You're all
yes,
confident, but just a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because at the end we saw the teams of the opponent's teams, and were really there was a lot of competition, and there were really high teams, competitive. And also in this start of the season with the cup, etc., we faced some injuries
Yes.
that will make some trouble today. But I hope that because in our top tier, so the top teams, we should be really competitive, because we had a lot of strong teams like Nacho, that is the Serie A winner for 2 seasons, but he faced an injury or 2. So now the 5-4 is for this reason, because it's not easy.
And
It would
for
be
us,
6-3.
we are stronger on the average. The average team are really strong on our side, and all the outside HTActu community give the name averagers. Like it's the averager, like Avengers. Because I think they did really well. I don't have the exact but they win a lot of match, and we have a lot of hope on them. But we know the top team is maybe on the side of Italia, but maybe we can do something. It will be very, very like a conflict. We talked with Dema just before, and it depends maybe of the individual marking, and we will see how it will present on the game.
It's really interesting how you have really analyzed all the strengths of your rivals. I mean, you're really taking it seriously. I mean, you're the finalists, of course. It makes sense that you're taking it seriously. But I'd like to know what your tactics are when choosing the teams that will play in each round.
You go, Dema, if you want.
I can start, and I can say that firstly, I was trying to. I was seeing teams, so with all the teams. So my priority was divide, split week by week all the teams. With an average, managing also the weaker team with the top team. Average, I was trying to use 2 top team, looking at the tier, 2 strong team and 1 a little bit less performer. And in this way, we won everything until the last match against my today opponent, because I put the last teams, etc. So the strategy worked. Now in the semi-final, I took not all the competitive teams by tier. Let's see the final how it will be. But believe me that the problem that was the end of the season, and some teams sold the players and are renewing the team for the next season, plus the injuries are making some troubles.
No bots today, Dema? Oh,
And
sorry?
on our side,
no bots today?
We actually remember what happened in the semifinals with one of your teams becoming a bot.
Well, not a bot,
straight.
but
I mean,
in a
I
reset
just
state,
checked.
right?
I just checked, and that team had played in round 5 and had won. So it became a bot between 1 week and the other. And you
What, but
didn't
it
know
just
about
reset?
that.
I cannot hear you really well, Mafalki.
Didn't he just reset his team or sold all his players? Or did he actually become a bot?
Yeah, but I have to say, guys, I was happy because that team, that guy that is strong, is a nice person, was also in the same league in this season in my team. So he will be a bot this season, and is 1 competitor less in the new season that I will face. So without not considering the tournament, I was so happy. For the tournament, I was not so happy because we were losing for that match.
But you didn't know then. He didn't inform you.
No, because I was late. I had to answer to you on Monday, and I had to decide fast, and it's my fault.
Do you realize that you could have lost the semifinal because of that match? Because it was 5-4. I mean, it was so tight. Yeah. And there were penalties that I think was 3-3 in the end of extra time, and 3 matches decided by penalties. So, wow.
I totally agree. And I thought that at least I could put him in the stronger team of the Swedish team. So at least I was how to say in a strategic point of view, the weaker team was stopping the stronger team of the opponent, but unluckily was not also this the case. But anyway,
Okay, so for everyone, we have a contest for everyone who's watching this stream. So the contest is, do you think you can guess the winner of all 9 matches that will be played in this final? We will go through the matches in a while, so maybe you want to wait before sending your predictions because you can only send them once. I cannot, I think, say and be quite sure that it will not be easy to guess, since, as we know, all teams have more or less the same level. And both of the semifinals actually ended 5-4, which is the tightest score possible in 9 matches. And the level of both finalists has been, I think, outstanding throughout the whole tournament. I think that despite the wide choice of teams that you had to choose from and the requirement to play all the teams at least once, both Union HTActu and Masterminds have lost only once. And actually, Mfoki as well has lost only once. And you've lost against each other in a triangle.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think Masterminds lost against Union HTActu. HTActu lost against Mfoki's Dynamites, and Dynamites lost against Masterminds. So you guys were the ones on top with 4 wins and 1 loss. Actually, I wouldn't forget also about Swedish Smorgasbord Fanatics, who were actually super close to reaching the final for what we have said. They lost 5-4 against Masterminds in the penalty shootouts with 3 matches. And I'd like to know, Dema, how did you live it in the sense that maybe you weren't expecting that strength in a team that had won 2 out of 3 matches in the league? Were you surprised?
I was a little bit surprised. But maybe they did the opposite of Mafalki strategy. So they wanted the Argent and they put the all-in in the semi-final. I don't know. We should ask to the Swedish guys. Anyway, I believe that if I was choosing at least without the bot, was also a different scenario. But anyway, it was a nice match. And follow until the penalties was nice also with the community. It was the best match of all the tournament to follow altogether.
And if possible, I'll unmute Mish and see if he has anything that he can say above his children. So Mish, if you can. Mish, can you hear me?
Mish under pressure. The pressing is hard.
Can you hear me, Mish?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. Would you like to answer to any questions, or you prefer just...
Yes, no, I'm here. Thank you for all the support on the stream.
I'd like to know how...
And as they hear me speaking, they are fighting for attention. I would say, if I have to guess who will win, I'll say the Masterminds, because they beat us 7-3, 7-2, and HTActu beat us 6-3. So they have a small edge, but let's ask the kids. Stem, מי ינצח? דפידו או ג'מה? מי ינצח? דפידו או ג'מה?
Gemma.
He said Gemma. So נכתוב בעברית, דפידו или ג'מה?
Gemma.
Gemma. Okay, it's 2-0 for Gemma. By the way, could you all chase Mafluki and Gemma? Give us high five to the camera. Sam, 5. Yeah, thanks. Woo!
Grandi.
So one of the things that we could do maybe is, of course, replying to the questions that you guys may have. I don't see many questions today, but if you have any questions for our HCC squad team captains, they'll be glad to reply to them. And if not, one of the things that we could do now is take a look at the matches, because I'd like to see individually how the 2 squad captains see it. And also, I think it's good for you guys who are watching this stream to learn a little bit more about the team so that you can make your predictions better. So let me share my screen. Let's see if we can all fit. I think I'll have to remove some things, or maybe not. Let's leave it like that. Maybe it's not important for you to see my face or M. Folky's.
Fine.
It could be Dapidu. He's not showing his, so.
Yes.
Nah.
That's true.
Okay, so first match, top tier.
Wow.
Real Pignola against Latouf. Real Pignola by Nacho 89 and Latouf owned by Hara del Touf.
It's an interesting match because it's our only one. How to say in English? Tir de loin. Long shot, yes, long shot team we have. And Real Pignola is one of the best Italian team, I think. Dema, you confirm this? Yes.
Yes,
So, yeah, yes. So it could be a very nice match. It's one of the. I'm curious about how it will be, but it's like 50-50 for me, but I don't know.
Can you go a little bit down to see the injuries?
Maybe good news for us. Okay, I prefer like
Do you
this.
think the main problem, the man marking will be? I'm interested to see the man marking if the opponent will use the man marking, and let's see what Nacho will do, because anyway he has a strong team, and also with these two injuries, I'm sure he will do a nice match. Obviously not at the top, so I'm curious to see. But this match for all everyone would be really nice to follow, because it's I imagine against a long shot team you need to push the attack ratings, etc. So I'm really interested to see this match.
Yeah, this is actually huge, and if I've seen correctly, besides this huge power rating that we can see, I think Real Pignola has been used twice in this tournament, right, Dema? And they have won both matches. So you really trust them?
Yeah, totally. He was in the bench for the semi-final, waiting the final. That's it. But also the next guy you will see is really competitive.
Okay. Now we'll see it in a minute. I just want to ask them about Latouf, because I think that.
Sorry, just one thing about this match, really important, because we take a lot of pleasure to see the match on like today, but we take a lot of pleasure to make the composition for the, how to say, the selection for the match. And for this one, we try to go in the mind of Dema, and we were like, okay, which team? Because we had one long shot team, and we predict it will be Real Pignola on this match. Yes, but we were lucky maybe. But it was like, okay, maybe he will put 1-2-3, 2-1-3, 3-1-2, I don't know. And we were really happy to see it was this match. But it's not for this reason. It will be easy. It's like 50-50 maybe, I don't know. But it was our prediction, so it was really nice for us to see this match. Voilà.
It's good to see how you planned that and how you were getting into the mind of each other. That's really one of the nice things about this tournament. If I remember correctly, Latouf has won one match, and it's just been used once in this tournament, right?
Because it's a long shot team, he was only allowed to play one time on the
against who?
It was I just take the information. It was the third match. It was M. Folky maybe.
Yeah.
I do. Yes,
they lost 1-0. Yeah.
Yes.
So wow, even though they lost, you still trust them. That's good. That's good. It's a good tactical choice. We'll see what happens.
Let's hope.
So let's take a look at the second match. It's Petit Filou who just commented, and Satoshi. So Crypto City against Étoile Rouge de Cotonou. What do we have here? Crypto City has won one match and lost one match in this tournament, and Étoile Rouge de Cotonou has won 2 matches and lost none. We have to say that one of these has won in the penalty shootout, and the other one was a 6-1 against one Masterminds team, Virtus Padanias. So it's also an interesting choice by HTActu. What can you say about that, Dapidu, about that choice?
For Petit Filou? Sorry, I just yes.
Yeah.
But I think for this match, Petit Filou is a really, really nice manager. He's really competitive, so well, it's in the top team, of course. On his opinion, I think it's like how to say, the individual marking will make maybe the difference, but maybe Crypto City will be a little bit favorite, a little bit just, but it could be the how to say it could equilibrate with the individual marking and everything. But I think maybe Petit Filou also can say in the chat, but I think voilà, it's on the side of Crypto City, but for just a little. And we are in the top team, so every manager are really competent. So
Exactly. Yeah, Petit Filou, if you want to comment and give your take to this, it would be interesting. So, Dema, what about Crypto City?
I love this match because Crypto City Satoshi is a very strong manager that I'm sure, and I hope for him, will arrive in Serie A in the next season. Is with Crypto City is doing because he loves trading in general, also in Hattrick, and he is with a good economy. He is a good trader. He's with a good team that will keep performance for a lot of seasons. He was the guy that we told that he was the main guy that we all together, but thanks to him, we built the mem marking tool together, an Excel file really useful that I was sharing during this tournament, and we had fun to make, to improve it all together. And he saw is a fanatic of the mem marking. So if today we'll choose the bad player to mem mark, I'm bringing bad luck to him. On top of that, I know really well Petit Filou. Sorry if it's not the correct. Okay, because he played with this team in Nigeria. I know that he is a strong manager, and I love because I know a lot of his player because I'm since years coach of Nigeria, and I know 3-4 players of him are really strong. So I really know which kind of quality the team of Filou is bringing. So it will be a really nice match.
Yes.
It's funny. I didn't realize about the name Crypto City being a trader. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, totally.
So Petit Filou said, well, actually quite a lot. He said quite a lot, but he said that
60-40.
It's 60-40, exactly. So that he thinks that he's a little bit below, but who knows what will happen. That's the one I was looking for. Crypto City is a bit better, but I think, he's a bit better, I think, but who knows. So we will see. We will see what happens here. And there was a question here too about how to predict the scores, to guess the winners. If you guys probably seeing a QR code at the lower left corner in the screen, you can scan that QR code and you will be taken to the form where you have to enter your username, your user ID, and predict the winner, not the score, just the winner for each match. If you cannot scan that QR code, you have the URL just below that. It's tinyurl.com/HCC guess. I think it's quite easy. Let's see who guesses that. And if anyone guesses all 9 matches right, the winners of all 9 matches right, he would get 5,000 reward points. If we have more than one user guessing all the 9 matches right, we will do a raffle, like a random number pick. We will see if we do it. Maybe we'll do it in the next stream. It's still not decided, but we will do that. So we can continue with the third match. Also from the top tier, GAB against Marseilles Football Club. So Dapidu, tell us about Marseilles.
I know he did a nice preparation on our Discord. It's where we talk a lot about the matches. and this week we had maybe like, I don't know, 1,000 message, but it was insane, the preparation for the match. Masia was like, how to say, about, I don't have exactly the final thing, but maybe equilibrate like all the top match. I know he talk about 4 different composition and he select one. I don't say which one because it's too early.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I talk too much. Maybe I don't have to talk too much. Okay, but it will be interesting, and voilà, he work a lot on the composition, and let's cross the finger for this match also. But like all the top team, it's I think it will be exciting match.
And how about GAP, Tema?
Oh, also here we have a nice team that is playing the same league of Satoshi. Mago is a strong manager. He's a really strong national team coach of Botswana mainly. He is with a nice team and was so unlucky this season because he was like first since the half of the tournament. He had to win just one match going to Serie A, and he lost 3 matches in a row. With 70% of victory, and at the end he was not able even to go to the playoff. So now he's in bad luck momentum, and I hope that at least in this tournament will bring a little bit of luck that he needs.
Mm-hmm. So if you had to guess the winner of this match, because I see it's very tight if we just take a look at the power rating, what would you say?
We are not objective. Come on, Dema.
I agree. For me, for the player that I have in my top tier will be 3-0, but at the end is 50-50, 60-40, 50-50, so I need to be really lucky. So I will say 2-1, and the guy that will lose will be Nacho. Meanwhile, Mago will win.
Okay.
For me, Masia win, of course.
That's good. And Mercedes is one of the users that surprises me the most about the HTActu community, because he's not a French speaker, or at least not from a French-speaking country, but he speaks French, right?
I have some insight. He talk French. He speak French. Sorry. He contact me because yes, he's from Spain. He's originally from Spain, and there is like a South American community. Maybe it was possible to go with them, but he follow us on YouTube and he really enjoy our stream and everything. And he asked me, I'd like to play with you. And we were like, nice, it's perfect. And yes, it's like, I would say a nice, it was nice to discover this manager. And now he's in our stream and he's really nice. So it was yes, it's why HCC was made, I think, to join some community, to see some new manager, and Alexi was one of them, and it's really nice.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Let's go to the strong tier. We have FC Matachera and Liverpool, which I really love that name. It took me a while to realize it was Liverpool, but just written the French way with bed, glass, and how would you translate pool into English?
Like the cock, you know, the outside
the
chicken, kind of chicken,
of course. So it's bed, glass, chicken, right?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Bed, glass, chicken. It's like a rock trick. And it's the club. Can I talk about Liverpool maybe to make the transition? It's Sami. It's we really like Sami. It's a really nice manager. It's a young manager. Mm-hmm. When he saw the opponent, he was really not happy. He was like a little bit stressed because he was like, no, I don't want to lose my match. It will be very hard. And, because I think the opponent is really, really strong. But we try to work a lot with him to try something, and we'll see. But I know we are not favorite on this one. It's one of the match we are not really favorite, but we try our best, and we hope we can see something nice for Sami.
And how do you see it, Dema, with Matachera?
First fact, really fun, is that Matachera is an Inter supporter fan. And yesterday or 2 days ago, there was in Champions League Inter against Liverpool. So it's a nice match to follow tonight also, this one. And I believe on Sorki, he is a guy that is really Also, this guy is a really nice trader and is used to play with a lot of senior players. And also in this season of new season, he changed a lot of players. So I don't know. For sure, he know how to play. So will be a fun match.
Yeah, we can see that the average age of his top 11 is 35 years and 69 days, which is quite old, especially if we compare it to Liverpool. Well, I hope for you that this match will not win as Inter against Liverpool 2 days ago.
Let's see.
And these two teams have been used twice. I think Matachera twice with 2 wins and Liverpool 1 win. So they're quite trustworthy, I think. It's a very interesting match to watch.
Yes.
The next one is Borussia Selargius and Le Lontige. So, Dapidu, what can you say about Le Lontige?
Didier Chantal is one of the managers of community, a lot present. I think it was. I try to remember because we had a lot of message, but on this one, I don't know. I think maybe Dema could say, because it's not about the team of Lontige, but I think the opponent have some injuries. It will be nice for us, not nice for the match. We are agree. It will be better without injuries, of course. But I think for us it was maybe it re-equilibrate the match. And but if all the team was there, it will be a hard game for us. But maybe it's more equilibrated now. I don't know what Dema will say, but.
What I can say is the fact that I made a song for the Masterminds, and within the song there is I was speaking about the managers and also about some players of the managers. And one part of the song was fantastic because it was speaking about Okoye, that is the goalkeeper of the Borussia Selargius, that unluckily is injured for this match. So we start already from a bad news. But I don't know if now is still injured, but I know that was injured the last match. And anyway, I think it will be a close match. But the manager of my team, that I call Dani, because I'm not able to say his nickname, because I know really well he is the administrator of the bigger community in Italy that is in Telegram, and is the guy that is managing all the meeting each year in Milan that are every year always bigger and bigger. So he's really a nice guy, but he lost 2 matches in this tournament. This time need to win. So this is the only thing that I can say in this match.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you said Madu Okoye, right? That's the keeper?
See,
yeah.
Okoye. He's Nigerian. He's really nice.
Yeah. I have to say that this match is surprising in the sense that both managers have lost all their matches in the HCC tournament, because Borussia Selargius lost 2 matches, one of them 6-1 against a Union HTActu team, Zulu Nation, and Le Lontige lost 6-0 against Beppolinos from Swedish Smokesport Fanatics. So you really trust those guys.
Yes.
So well played. It's very interesting to watch.
I have a comment to say, because this was strategy. In my previous semi-final, I was a little bit less competitive in the top tier and in the average. Meanwhile, in the strong tier, I put good teams. So in the final, I had less weapon in this tier that we are seeing. So I had to put Dani. So Dani, you need to win.
No pressure at all. So the next match, the third one in the strong tier, is Tete, nice name, and Zulu Nation. And it was one moment in which I think that we were so close to having Tete against Pups Russia.
Yes.
That would have been an interesting match.
It will be the big matches.
Yeah. What can you say about those teams? Because Tete won the only match they have played, 1-0, and Zulu Nation won 6-1 against Borussia Selargius, and 3-1 in another match that I don't recall which one it was. So winning teams. What can you say, Dapitu, about Zulu Nation?
Zulu Nation is our best top team. No, top strong team. Sorry, best by the power rating at the beginning of the competition, but it's also a very nice manager. It's really competitive. I think maybe. I hope we are quite favorite on this one, but we will see. We don't know. There is some choice we will be made. I'm not so confident against Italian managers because we know them. We know there is like a rivalry, with Italian, France, Belgium, etc. So I see them and I know they will try something, and so I
don't know.
I feel good
Against Belgium, maybe I need to go to Bruxelles in few weeks. So
I welcome you.
Against France, a little bit of competition.
Yes.
Maybe yes. Anyway, the last match, CR Tette won a luck match because it was with a lot of injuries, and now is a little bit more competitive. But I think that this match will if we win this match is just for the name of the team. The manager is really strong. Cryptico is my assistant coach in Nigeria. He's so a tactical guy, really smart. So tactical point of view, I'm sure that he will do the best, but I think this is strategy. If you put in the last team, in the third team, the top power rating team, I think you did a strategy to manage the how to say the match between the teams, because I was giving in order. So this time in this tier, I put from the stronger to the weaker.
And it seems that it was the opposite for HTActu.
Yes, well, it's nice. Different point of view. It's nice.
So let's go to the average tier. We have 3 matches there too. We have Atletico Piemonte against FC SVS. Dapitu, what can you say about Nana 38?
What I can say that we have the averagers, the averagers who made a lot of miracles, and we have a lot of hope on them. I think normally, but I'm not so confident. I just say normally, Nanarland feel nice about this match. Not nice, but he was like, okay, it's possible to do something. But I think the opponent is really is also really good, but it will be not so easy, and I don't know what to predict on this one. I have some opinion on the other match, but I don't know, Dema, what you think about this match.
I hope I fully support Fatum, that I know in real, and we met last Friday. He was one of the guys that was more active in this tournament. We prepare the match every week in Discord. The only thing that I can say that this team is really specialized in set pieces. So if we will go in the penalty phase, be careful, because he is full of set pieces takers.
Nice. And both teams have won both matches that they have played in this tournament. And so have the other 2 teams from the next match, Team Tom Tom and La Dragonnière. So another match that seems quite tight, both in TSI, power rating, everything that we can check. So what can you say about this match, Dapitu?
Rostov, I can say just because it's Rostov, but we have some manager very involved in our Discord to help other manager. Rostov, Schlagvug, Mev was some people who was really involved, and I know Rostov is really good, and I know he will win this match. Voilà. Just my opinion. I'm confident on this one. Voilà. Sorry, Dema, but it's like this.
I can say that Tom Tom is the best buyer of Italy under 21, because he is the guy that is bringing every 3 seasons the top midfielders of Italy under 21, and we won the gold medal thanks to his midfielder. He loves. He spent a lot of millions to buy these players, but every time finish the World Cup, he sell always the players. So now he finished the World Cup and he sold the 3 top players that he was with his team. So I know that he, in a way, managed to cover the gap in the midfield. but I know the opponent, so I'm sure that won't be easy. I believe on Tom, but also the opponent I know, so
Yeah.
let's see.
But yes, we will. We just saw that. Yes, it just by maybe 20 minutes ago. Man marking. So all can be different, but we are confident. It's not problem.
Believe that he is with 100 million euro in the reserve plus 20 million in cash, so he can do everything. But he wants always to restart with the under 21 guys. So at the end, I think.
And he can do that for the masterminds, right? He can use that money.
But the problem is that he's another guy, fanatic of the finance, and you need to invest properly the money. So you don't want to put the money for this tournament. You want to be wise. So let's see.
And let's take a look at the last match then. It is AVK Football Club against FC Kermaak. So AVK Football Club lost their only match in the last league round against FC SVS of HTActu, and FC Kermaak won both matches. 1-0 in all of them. So what can you say about this team, Dapidu?
It's Alata, and to be quick.
Yeah, because you have to leave.
No problem. No, I don't have a question. But no, I think it's Alata. I have a lot of hope on this match for us. It's one of the match we hope we can win, but we know it will be not easy. But we cross the finger, voilà, and I hope Alata will do it this evening, and I will see.
Nice. And Tema, what can you say about AVK Football Club?
This time, I believe that he can win. He is a nice guy of our community in Italy. He, for out of season, did the radio in Italy about Hattrick every Saturday, and he was also at hospital during the tournament. So, but luckily, he now is okay and come back just for the last match last time. So finally he's free, he can play in a good way. So he is playing mainly counter-attack. He's really a purist of counter-attack. So I'm curious to see his match because the people that will follow this tournament will see variety, long shot team, 3-5-2, and also counter-attack players.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. So I'd like to thank you all for this analysis, and Dema and Dapidu, if you have to leave to prepare your streams, you're free to do so. I don't want to keep you here while you have to prepare your community.
Thank you.
And we can stay for a while with Mish and Folky.
Can I just say one last thing, maybe?
Of course. I mean, I'm not sending you away.
I don't know. It's just to thank you a lot, Chess, for the organization, because maybe the people don't know in the chat and in the community, but you take a lot of time to remember the rule, to remember everything, to create the match. And so I just want to say thank to you, to Hattrick also, maybe the developer, I don't know who made the match. And great. So, cheers, Tema. And for the chat, because I don't know how the other streamer felt this competition, but for us there is a lot of people really involved, and it was really nice. We really enjoyed this competition. So thank to you, Hattrick, to organize this competition. For real, it was nice.
And thank you for being a part of it. I mean, I'm as you know, I'm watching all your streams, sometimes even simultaneously, which is kind of a chaos. But it's really great to see your community so involved. It's really amazing to see it.
Yes,
I really enjoy it.
Nice, and I hope if we do it next time, next season. I know HTActu will be part of this competition. We have so much fun. So voilà. Let's see in the future, but it could be nice. Okay, I leave you. Goodbye, guys. Ciao, ciao. Hey, good luck, Dema, and have a nice evening. And we hope
Good luck.
Good luck to you too, and see you after the
See you
match.
later.
Bye. Ciao.
Good luck,
I want
guys.
to say also, I want to add something. I will go in live at 9. In the middle, I need to manage my daughter and something in the middle. But what I would like to say is that I totally agree with my opponent of tonight. Something on top is the fact that the 30 people that played together with me in this tournament enjoyed a lot. One of the main reason was also because of the fact that we built this kind of tiers with different levels, and so the managers, maybe less experienced, could enjoy the preparation of the top teams, and was fantastic because also the top teams were happy to help the average team. So there was a really huge involvement in the chat because we were in WhatsApp, in a community of WhatsApp. We divided by tier, and there was one generic for the spam and 3 for the tier, and everyone was participating, speaking about tactics. We created this tool of marking. We enjoyed this tournament, and there was some strategic choice to select the teams depending on the opponent. So it was really appreciated, and some. I collected some feedback from my teammates, and something that obviously some add-on that could be in the next season, so next possible tournament for sure, integrate in the system. This kind of a tournament will give engagement. Will be easier to follow, to see the ranking, to feel more the competition. Because I think both the streamer and you, Chase, we were good to involve the people, but at the end we were outside Hattrick, so it was hard but how they enjoyed this tournament for me means that the format is working, and of course a medal, a badge, or something that push the competitiveness of the tournament. Are some feedback that I received. I have others, and I will write to you, Chase, at the end of the tournament.
No, thank you. I agree that it would be amazing to have it integrated into the system for everyone, for me as well, because having to create 27 matches every Monday or every Tuesday, and being sure that you don't screw up in any team or any hour or day, or there were so many things, and it was really stressful, I can tell you that. But there were not any mistakes, so I'm very happy with it. But for me, it would be much better.
There was a rainy day, Chase.
There was what?
There was a super rainy day. One of the rounds, every match created on one of the rounds. I think it was the first one you had a developer help you, perhaps.
It has to be. It has to be the one that.
Raining.
There was one round in which was created automatically with a query done by the devs, and this was like so automatic that some things were slightly different, but the rest. It was actually quite stressful, and I need to spend 1.5 hours maybe creating matches and making sure that I take the right team for those managers that have more than one team, etc. So it was a bit of work. Let me just say one thing to everyone who's watching. If you want to make your predictions, do them now. We have gone through all the matches, and of course the matches will start at 8. So in 10 minutes, so any form that has been sent after 8 o'clock will not be valid. So please rush if you want to take part in this competition. Now that we have here Mish and Folky, if you have any suggestion or anything that you'd like to say, feel free to do so. It would be amazing to improve it.
Bye. Tom is saying bye-bye. I want to say thank you, Chase, for all the organization. It wasn't that. It wasn't like. It's much appreciated. And thank you for all the opponents. It was a very fun tournament for the participants as well.
Bye.
And I'll leave it with Tom. Что скажи?
Bye.
Does he want to leave or something? He's saying bye all the time.
I don't know. Maybe it's for attention.
Bye.
Yes, yeah.
So I don't know if you want to say anything else. There was
Bye bye.
one comment that I wanted to highlight.
Bye
about
bye from us.
bye.
Ciao. Bye bye.
There was a comment that I wanted to highlight about an Argentinian user. Says Retro Shinger says, hello Hattrick community. I wanted to say hello to all the communities present and especially to my own duo Hattrickero for participating in great matches with great teams. A big hello from Argentina and best of luck this season. If I remember correctly, he's one of the users who took part in the competition with representing duo Hattrickero, which didn't join us today, but have been a great part of it with Juan Chula and Tutin. And I have to say, I have enjoyed it a lot. I think it's one of the things that I have enjoyed the most since I'm a community manager in Hattrick. So, and if it's thanks of the involvement of the community, because without the community, I wouldn't have enjoyed it at all. You know, like creating those Excel sheets that can be updated every time that there's a goal. You know, this has been so much fun, and watching you guys stream, which of course, it brings me to saying again that Folky will be streaming as well these matches in English, and you can just left, right. You can follow them by going to youtube.com/@Mfolky. Thanks, Mfolky. No, I'm seeing it like in a mirror thing, so it's kind of confusing. You will be streaming in English, right? Now?
Yeah, and I'll be butchering both the Italian and the French names, of course. That's
Thank you.
that's obligatory.
Only for that,
But
it's
also-
enough to follow you.
But
Yeah.
also, Chase, thank you so much for putting this on and the amount of work you've done. I have a lot of praise to pass on from the members of my community who participated. I think some of them praised me, and I'm not the right person to praise, because most of the things we pass on and you organize it and have everything sorted behind the curtains. But it's been very nice to take part in this, and hopefully we get to have a chance to join once more.
Yeah, I think we can say.
I've been thinking a strategic element could be like the possibility of banning a team, for instance, so we have more to strategize about, and I mean, when to deploy the long shots teams and all that. But thank you to Hattrick as well for taking the time to organize this.
And do you have any prediction? Thank you. Do you have any
I think I
prediction
sent
today?
one. No, I was just testing your. I think I have to say 5-4 for the Masterminds, in the most diplomatic way possible, because we lost against HTActu, but I did see some quite strong teams not being fielded for the semifinal, and I know because I've paid attention to the Swedish community as well, and they made this 24-hour stream, and a lot of the teams taking part in this tournament also took part in that knockout tournament they did over a full day, and I can tell they would have been strong in the final as well had they beaten Udema. They would have been strong because they left
But why
out
they
some
lost
strong-
so much during the tournament? So
Why they lost so much during the tournament?
yeah,
Yeah, well, I know a lot of coin flip games.
random.
Yeah, I have to say that I looked at the remaining teams that they could have used for the final, and they were very strong as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were very strong. I'm still surprised at seeing them with only 2 wins. But when I saw the teams that Poppen sent me against you, Dema, I was like, oh, careful, because this could be,
Put the bot.
this could be a big upset. You know, Masterminds being the top team could lose the semifinals. I was a bit, well, and it was about to happen. It was just
Yeah.
this close,
Yeah.
penalty shootout. So
I was predicting a win for Sweden, mainly also because of what team was it again? I double checked. They are not gone bot. They just reset and sold all the players. But I was thinking, oh why? But because Sweden can't win.
Interesting.
I'm a little bit now. We'll start soon. Before the cup, I was more
Confident.
Now with the cup and the injuries, because Nacho for me was okay. I put Nacho. He won 2 Serie A, the cup. He cannot lose. Now, let's see.
The good thing is that now you have a good excuse.
Yeah. I'm already crying because I don't know if also in the other communities, but in Italy we cry before the match because in this way the random could follow us in a better way.
Exactly. There was actually a case in which I followed for the Hattrick Masters 2 or 3 seasons ago. A Spanish manager, GM Jacoso, he won the Hattrick Masters. And he cried in every single round, saying that he was inferior, that he had injuries, and he got benefited by random a bit. So crying can be good. It's never worked for me, I have to say.
Yeah. I follow because also last season I was in Serie A, and the competitiveness increased a lot in general. Speaking about the tactic, the team management, but the top skill that you need to be for being a Serie A manager is be able to cry in a good way. Also, you need to be realistic. You cannot cry randomly. You need to be realistic. So I improved that skill too.
Good, guys. Okay, so I'll leave you prepare your streams. Well, Dema, you said you would start at 9, more or less. Yeah. So the Italian community can join Enfolki if they want until 9 o'clock. And the non-Italian, non-French-speaking community can join Enfolki as well. And I guess all the French community users have already gone to HTActu. So, Dema, good luck.
Thank you.
I'll be around switching from stream to stream. Thanks, everyone. And see you, everyone, in a future stream, which will be pretty soon. Bye.
Ciao.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.